As a consequence of lockdown, a lot of companies had to review their business operating model, the tactics that they use, their strategy, and they had to reassess just how they do business. In my coaching sessions with my clients, a question that I was often asked is, what's a quick way to review strategy without having to bring in a consultant? And I've been redirecting them to a site, which I'm about to do for you. The site is www.businessmodelsforteams.com. And on that site, you'll find a whole host of templates that you could use to reassess your business. And what's great about that site is it has other templates that you could use to also realign your team to the strategy. It comes with instructions and it comes with downloadable templates so that you can print these templates on A5 or poster boards and basically sit with your teams and to reassess your business. There's a lot of templates on that site. I'm going to, in this video, talk about one model in particular that I would suggest that you start with, and it's called Business Model Canvas. It entails 9 areas of your business that you are asked questions on, and it guides you as to what's actually happening in your business now so that you could come up with solutions as to how to deliver to your customers differently. Factor number 1 are your key partners. Who are these key partners? What do they supply? How do they deliver? And what activities do they perform in relation to your business? The second aspect are key activities, and these looks at your company's key activities, the channels that you deliver to, the customer relationships that you maintain, and the revenue that is required out of these channels. The third aspect are key resources. So what are the resources that you need to operate under this environment, which could require people, infrastructure, finances, assets of other sorts. Number 4 is your value proposition. What is your benefit to your customer right now? And your benefit could be functional, it could be emotional, it could be social. Number 5 is your customer relationships. And it really asks you to define who are your customers and how do you maintain that relationship after a sale. Number 6, it's your channels. It's your channels that you use to reach your customer. And because of lockdown, some of these channels might change. I'd redirect you to an earlier video where I spoke about the business triangle model as to how you are currently marketing, because this is that question. It's asking you, how are you reaching your customer in the current situation? Customer segments is your 7th category, and this looks at who are your customers and which customers benefits the most from your services. Is it a particular industry? Is it a particular sector? And it's asking, is there any change in the recent months? And again, because of lockdown, this might be a relevant question for you to ask yourself. Then there's costs. You need to establish what's your biggest cost right now. What are the biggest drivers of those costs? What are the activities that are driving those costs? And because of lockdown and with people working remotely, this, I'm sure, has shifted a bit. And finally, it's your revenue model. How are you generating revenue, whether directly through your own work or indirectly through referrals? So looking at streams of income, how payments are made, how different forms of payment are being offered, because again, with online payments and by you not physically seeing your own customer perhaps, you might need to consider alternative forms of payments. So there you go. I would redirect you again to that website, www.businessmodelsforteams.com. Download those templates for yourself, and you have a beautiful model to sit with your own teams, to reassess your strategies, look at the tactics that you're going to come up with, and to develop your business even further post-lockdown. I'll see you on the next video as part of this 10-part video series to helping you reassess your business post-lockdown. I'll see you then.